If you told me a year ago that a handheld would replace both my Xbox and my PC, I wouldn't have believed you. But that's exactly what the Steam Deck has done, and in this video I'll explain why it worked for me, why it won't work for everyone, and whether you should actually buy one in 2025. So the Steam Deck isn't just a handheld console, it's a full PC in a handheld form factor running SteamOS, which is based on Linux. But don't let that scare you off. Out of the box, it feels console-like. You turn it on, log into Steam, download games and play. But underneath that, it gives you PC-level freedom. Mods, emulation, desktop mode, custom performance tweaks. And that flexibility is the core reason people either love the Steam Deck or bounce off it completely. For me, the biggest reason the Steam Deck has replaced my Xbox and PC is portability, not power. I no longer have to choose between sitting at a desk or committing to long gaming sessions on the TV. I can pick it up on the sofa, in bed, while travelling, or in short bursts. And that changes how often you actually play games. On Xbox or PC, gaming felt like an event. On the Steam Deck, it feels frictionless. I play more games now, not because they run better, but because they're easier to access. So let's be clear about the performance, because this is where expectations matter. The Steam Deck is not a PS5, it's not a high-end gaming PC, and it's not trying to be. Where it shines is indie games, older AAA titles, stylised games, and games that scale well. Newer AAA games can run, but you'll have to lower the settings, you'll target about 30 to 40 FPS, and you'll make compromises. And honestly, on a handheld screen, those compromises matter far less than you'd think. If you're chasing ultra settings and 120 FPS, this is not for you. If you care about playability and convenience, then it absolutely is. One feature that completely changes my experience is lossless scaling. This is where the Steam Deck punches well above its weight. Lossless scaling lets you render games at a lower resolution, then upscale them clearly to the next screen. The result is better performance, smoother frame rates, minimal visual loss on a handheld display, and in practice this means games that shouldn't feel smooth suddenly do. This is one of those PC-style advantages consoles just don't give you. And once you understand how to use it properly, the Steam Deck becomes far more capable than most surface-level reviews suggest. When it comes to the controls deserve real credit. The thumbsticks feel solid, the buttons are responsive, and the trackpads are surprisingly useful, especially for games such as strategy games, PC-first titles, mouse-heavy menus. It's not light, but it's well balanced, and you can play for long sessions without hand fatigue, which is something a lot of handhelds get wrong. This doesn't feel like a novelty device, it feels like a serious piece of hardware designed to be used daily. Now the battery life is the biggest compromise. Simple games, you'll get several hours. Demanding games, you might get 1 or 2 hours. That's the trade-off. But here's the thing, I'd rather have shorter sessions more often than long sessions I rarely commit to. And because it charges via USB-C, topping it up is really easy. This is a portable device, but it's realistic about what portability actually means. Value is where the Steam Deck wins hard. You're not locked into expensive console stores, subscription pressure, and limited libraries. You get Steam sales, mods, emulation, PC freedom, compared to buying a gaming laptop, building a small PC, or juggling multiple consoles. The Steam Deck makes a lot of financial sense if you're actually going to use it. So that's the real question. So should you buy the Steam Deck in 2025? Yes. If you value portability, flexibility, and actually playing your games more often, no, if you want plug-and-play simplicity or top-tier AAA performance without compromise. For me, it's replaced my Xbox and PC, not because it's stronger, but because it fits my life better, and that's what you should base your decision on. If this video helped you decide, consider subscribing. Arcade Verdict is about honest, no-nonsense takes, so you don't end up wasting your money on the wrong thing.